Hey everyone, I'm your Alibi, and this is part 3 of my strong female characters in Star Wars series. Enjoy! So first off, we have Caden Lart from the Ahsoka novel. After she and her little sister were orphaned, Caden took up farming on the moon Rada. When Ahsoka showed up on Rada under the name Ashla, Caden helped her get settled and start up a business. Eventually, Caden and her sister joined the rebellion, Caden attending medical school on Alderaan and serving aboard a Republic medical frigate. Revan, one of the most beloved characters in all of Star Wars, played pivotal roles as both Jedi and Sith across centuries of old Republic conflicts, including the Mandalorian Wars, Jedi Civil War, Galactic War, and Revanite Crisis. Revan was an unstoppable force on the battlefield, skilled in multiple forms of lightsaber combat and regarded by many as the greatest warrior of her age. Rogueis was one of the most successful smugglers in the early years of the New Republic. Proving both brash and confident, Rogueis demanded high fees in return for her impressive delivery rate. And during the Galactic Civil War, she used her underworld contacts to aid the Rebel Alliance. Toulon Voidgazer was a genius engineer equipped with enhancements that allowed her to control a series of droids through distributed intelligence. She fought alongside Darth Vader in the Shu-Torun War and was even intended by Dr. Silo to replace the Sith Lord eventually. During the Jedi Civil War, Tarina Adari served as agricultural administrator on Dantooine up until that world was invaded by Darth Malak's forces. In the wake of this tragedy, Tarina became the leader of the surviving colonists, stepping into the Jedi's former role of protector and regulator for the settlers. Murtage and Gev was a Mandalorian bounty hunter of Clan Fett, a powerful and compact warrior talented in close combat. Despite her roots causing her to be naturally distrustful of Jedi, she managed to overcome those prejudices to befriend Jaina Solo. Both Jaina and Murta's goals happened to align, placing Murta in the path of Darth Caedus and Tahiri Vela. Gev managed to land a vicious attack on Vela, forcing Caedus to come to the rescue of his apprentice. Afterward, Gev and Solo went on to lead a strike force against the ruling Imperial Council. Celeste Mourne was known as a Shadow, a member of a secret Jedi Covenant whose identities had been erased from the Order's records. She dedicated herself to the Covenant's cause after the loss of her home and family ties in the Great Sith War. After being tasked with finding the ancient artifact known as the Mur Talisman, Celeste proved to be undeterred by the numerous obstacles that arose. Though after accomplishing her mission, Mourne was possessed by the talisman, and through her unshakable will, allowed herself to be sealed away to protect the galaxy from the scourge of the talisman. Avar Kriss, a Jedi Master during the time of the High Republic, was an inspiration to many. She served on the Starlight Beacon, a space station on the frontier of the galaxy. Kriss was compassionate rather than dogmatic, always trying to find the good in people, and her connection to the Force proved exceptional, gifting her with the rare ability to detect and strengthen natural bonds between other Force users. Despite her feelings of self-doubt, Keeve Trenis resolved to be the best Jedi she could while in service to the Order. During her travels, she proved to be a fierce protector with a strong sense of hope. After being granted knighthood, she was stationed on Starlight Beacon alongside the renowned Avar Kriss. Lula Talisola was a Jedi Padawan top of her class in all subjects. Alongside a number of her fellow Padawans, Lula confronted a band of pirates and battled the threat of incoming hyperspace debris in order to protect the citizens of a densely populated planet known as the Trimont 4. During this endeavor, she displayed both extraordinary compassion and promising leadership skills. Vernestra Rwoh was a Mirialan Jedi Knight during the time of the High Republic. Vernestra, nicknamed Vern, was promoted to Knight at the age of 15, making her the youngest Jedi to hold that rank in a long time. While supervising aspiring inventor Avon Staros, Vern experienced a vivid dream which compelled her to modify her lightsaber into a light whip, which she then trained herself to use. Riyo Chuchi was a Pantoran senator who represented her people in the Galactic Senate and helped negotiate peace with the inhabitants of their neighboring planet. Starting out her career as timid and soft-spoken, Riyo was grossly marginalized by fellow politicians. But after seeing the cost of her silence, she soon learned to step up and fully embrace her political authority, wielding her voice as a weapon. Sugi was a Zabrak bounty hunter who operated during the Clone Wars. As such, she had a wide range of jobs, from defending lowly farmers on Felucia to leading a rescue mission at the behest of the Wookiees to guarding a member of the Grand Hut Council. Despite her line of business, Sugi had a code of honor. She took jobs not just for the money, but because she believed in what she was doing. She also showed deep care toward her companions. Jos Amari, Sugi's niece, was likewise a bounty hunter. While serving the Galactic Empire, she witnessed the Battle of Endor, and it was there that she made the decision to switch sides and join the rebellion. She worked with Nora Wexley to find Han Solo and Chewbacca, and even took part in the liberation of the Wookiee homeworld. Amari was also known for her contributions to the Battle of Jakku. Mina Bonteri served as a mentor and friend to Padme Amidala before becoming a Separatist senator. Despite the loss of her husband at the hands of Republic forces, Mina strongly believed in the possibility for coexistence between the Confederacy and Galactic Republic, and used her political sway to try to bring about this peace. Sona Staros, descendant of Avon Staros, spent her university days alongside the future Dr. Aphra, with the two sharing a close bond. Sometime afterwards, she encountered Han Solo and Chewbacca and arranged to pull off a gig with them. However, when Solo double-crossed her, she began hunting him mercilessly. Unexpectedly, her search for Solo eventually caused her to join the rebellion, which set her on a path to re-encountering her former friend Aphra. Just a quick interjection before we continue. If you appreciate what it is we do here on the channel, please consider supporting us on Patreon, link in the description. And of course, don't forget to leave a like, comment below, and share this video. Vo was a Jedi Padawan who trained under the renowned Luke Skywalker and acted as a rival to Ben Solo, constantly pushing herself to match Solo's natural talent. In the wake of the Jedi Temple's destruction, Vo rallied her fellow Padawans and friends to confront Ben, feeling a pressing urge to bring him to justice. After successfully tracking down their culprit, the Padawans faced off the Knights of Ren, with Vo single-handedly holding them at bay for a time. Vet was a Twi'lek assassin, escape artist, and thief. As a child, she was rescued from slavery by a band of pirates before accepting the offer to join their crew. After several years among the pirates, Vet eventually joined a gang of Twi'lek artifact hunters in order to return stolen relics to her people. Vet became entangled with the Sith for a spell before reuniting with her gang and embarking on a search for her family. Kira Carsen, born on Korriban as the daughter of the Sith Emperor, fled her home as a child and sought refuge on Nar Shaddaa. It was there that she was taken under the wing of the Jedi, becoming apprenticed to the hero of Tython. In the eventual confrontation with her father, Kira was possessed by the Emperor but proved strong enough to resist his control. Jaisa Wilsam was born on Alderaan, serving the Organa household as a handmaiden up until her connection to the Force manifested, allowing her to undergo Jedi training on Tatooine. During one of her trials, she fought a sand demon unarmed and walked away completely unscathed. Soon thereafter, it was discovered that Jaisa had a unique Force ability that allowed her to effortlessly determine the true nature of other sentience. Caleo de Janus was a Ratataki anarchist and revolutionary active in the years from the Cold War to the war against Zakul. She was a member of the Revolutionary Edge Brigade on Brental 4 and associated with underworld individuals of every sort, including pirates, arms dealers, gamblers, bounty hunters, and grave robbers. Caleo spent some time on both sides of the war, serving first as Imperial intelligence before eventually joining the Alliance. Ashara Zavros was a Togrutan Jedi who joined the Order at the age of 5, having come from a long line of powerful Force users. But despite her lineage making her a fearsome warrior able to best her masters in a lightsaber duel and use such abilities as Force Burst and Force Vision, it also had its drawbacks as it beckoned the attention of a Sith Lord. Lana Beniko had a very unusual personality for a Sith Lord. She spoke in a very serene and considerate manner and possessed a keen mind with a preference for analyzing a problem rather than charging it head-on. Lana's strong affinity for the Force allowed her to wield Force lightning and made her keenly keenly sensitive to incoming danger, enabling her to counteract Revan's threat against the Empire. Stila Guerrera was a capable and thoughtful leader who fought alongside the Onderon rebels to free the planet from the Separatists' tyrannical rule. Aside from her leadership skills, Stila proved to be an excellent sharpshooter, prompting jealousy from a certain Jedi Padawan. Deeply loved and respected by her comrades, Stila was mourned after her death in the final battle to free Onderon, living on in the thoughts of her brother Saw and her close friend Lux. Valen, daughter to the Sith Emperor Darth Vitiate, displayed incredible potential in the Force from childhood, causing her father to fear her potential. To prevent his fears from coming true, Vitiate subjected his daughter to mental conditioning, though she eventually managed to break free of his control, withstanding immense pain in order to do so. Free of her conditioning, Valen's power was unrivaled, allowing her to shatter tremendous obstacles, effortlessly disrupt an enormous sun generator, and even create a massive force storm. And with that, I have reached the end of this list. Let me know in the comments below who your favorite was, and don't forget to stay tuned for the next installment of this series. I'm your ally, and I will see you next time. Vernestra Rwoh,